fight too. This game matters.
You got cold right again?
All right, Coach, it's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. The scene in South Philly a few moments ago where the city of brotherly love is fired up. They're saying fly, Eagles, fly as they get ready to match up with Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys.
You want to put the rest of this little bit in there? Because I only got to do like this. Let's go!
The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL.
Let's fucking go! Let's fucking go!
It's a short kick.
Nigga!
And they're going to start this drive.
How long we waiting to do this? Let's fucking go! Good plug, bro. Behind the couch, bro. For that long ass white cool. No, I need a box. I had right there.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
Oh, this nigga got him on both sides, so he ain't playing. Ooh. We got goddamn superstars on both sides. Okay.
Wentz off the fake handoff to Howard. He's got the hook up here to Deshaun Jackson. Oh, he's got a little daylight. A huge play there.
Come on, let's go!
57 yards.
But y'all woke me up for this shit right here. Let's go!
Last year, the Cowboys got the better of the Eagles both times that they met, with Philly coming off their
Get
Super
me out
Bowl
my motherfucker, man. Have my cousin text me. Get on the play if you can. So we can. Man, come on, I'm ready.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before.
Man, y'all gotta get excited in this motherfucking league. It's the playoff time. Oh, man. Let's get excited in this bitch. Y'all, let's scream. Goddamn something. Let's fucking go.
And be a force in the run game as we just saw there.
Second down and goal. Wentz to the goal line, but it's
not to go the other way.
This close to the goal line, you got to be very
careful. Hey, calm down. Okay, calm down. I'm just practicing right now. Calm down.
Coverage does a nice job of avoiding that and having
a big play to start the drive got him in this position, but this defense has held firm.
Same goddamn 12 and 4, 12 and 2. Man, fuck Carolina. I should have brought my game over.
Watch the twitch! Watch the twitch! One goal!
Snap coming at one. Now wins. Toward the end zone,
That's
but that's
bullshit.
going to wind up incomplete.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now since it's fourth down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th.
I didn't know. I'm glad you said something. I'm glad you said something. I didn't know.
So that'll back him up 5. So on comes the Eagle kicker, Jake Elliott, on 4th down. From the right hash, it's a 35-yard attempt. The kick by Elliott is good. And the Eagles, they take a 3-0 lead. In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Here's the man who's led the league in rushing twice in 3 seasons, Ezekiel Elliott. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 24-yard line.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Check 13. Check 13. Switch. Back.
Out of the gun, it's Elliott. And a nice run past the 30-yard line there.
But you got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball, because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
Mike's 56. Hey, me and you all day. I'm coming after you.
Prescott from the gun on 3rd. That one complete to Elliott. And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37. A nice 1st down pickup on a gain of 6.
So when you saw him dump it off to the back, did you think he was going to pick up the 1st down there?
Well, I knew one thing. It wasn't his primary target. At least it didn't look like it. Turned out to be the play they needed, though. And it's big because it's the opening drive. So converting that 3rd down, keeping the play, not the play, the drive going.
Yeah, it certainly appeared like his downfield targets were covered. He threw a little dump off to his back, and nice effort picking up the 1st down, though. And you're right. That opening drive, keep those chains moving.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Let's go. Pick it up, Keith. Hey, kill.
Prescott from the gun. Eagle pressure. Too much this time. Down he goes. Derek Barnett able to maneuver in for the sack. You think back to last year, Dak Prescott was sacked 56 times, 2nd most in the league behind Deshaun Watson of the Texans. They'll need a big play here, will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And that is incomplete. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10.
Hey, Team 6.
Throwing on first is Wentz. And down he goes. They bring down Wentz on the sack.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I'd file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Throwing is Wentz. And this will be incomplete. Well, that's a perfect example of how he was named NFC Defensive Player of the Week from last week's game. He is just all around the football right now, isn't he?
That he is, and it's funny because I talked with the coaching staff about drills that they do in practice, and one of them is called matching hands. And as soon as that hand is launched by the quarterback, you throw up the opposite hand and match that hand with the QB, and oftentimes you're able to knock it away, as we just saw there.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
45's the mic. 45's the mic. Watch the slant. Watch the slant.
That nigga actually was crazy, bro.
From the gun, it's Wentz. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Von Miller, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. On fourth down, out is the punter, Cameron Johnston, to boot it away. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. This is brought in at the 21. Extending the arm.
Oh, yes, it works.
A great return there, bobbing and weaving his way for 31 yards. And the Cowboys are going to take over in great position here with a 1st and 10.
Here we go. 56 is the mic. Bound to lose one.
1st down, Prescott. And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
What a catch, and one-handed, and I'm starting to lose my awe about the play, and maybe I shouldn't. How much of this is the player? How much of it is the glove?
Well, those gloves, they do have a little grip to them,
They
don't
get that little extra tackiness to them now, and I know the guys in the NFL, the competition.
Some shit. Yeah, I don't know why the fucking game froze. That shit crazy. I don't even fucking know. I'm glad y'all looking at it.
What did he say?
Something like stats or something. I don't know.
What, it was 0-0? About 3-0?
It was 3-0. That was it. But that shit crazy.